Something's holding me back. You feed my ego. Together we go. Talking dirty, playing cheap. I know I'm in too deep. Running out of kryptonite to take you through the night. Talking dirty, playing cheap. I know I'm in too deep.
Now streaming live, Full Velocity TV begins now.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in for the wildest thrill ride of your life. So grab a snack and sit back because we're about to throw it down.
We've got the best three-wide action door-to-door racing on the turn number 4 you'll find on iRacing, right here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network.
We are about to crown tonight's champion, and it's time to let her dig.
We're restacked and repacked up for turn number 4. Who's it gonna be?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hello everybody, this is Jack flying solo because Todd's running late and Phil is not here, and I have no clue what I'm trying to do. On the pole we have the 12 of Eric Eichstadt and the 42 of Glenn Irwin. The number 13 DJ the Rockstar and 86 of Derek Feckenhauer. 11 of Trey Jones and the 10 of Jason Salter. The 18 of Kyle Surratt and the 1 of Alex Brewer. And the 119 of Corey Stansel. And they're getting ready to take the green. And the green flag is out. Eric Eichstadt in the 12 is leading with DJ behind. Still Eric Eichstadt in the lead with DJ in second, Beckenhauer third, Salter fourth. And you have to just bear with me. You'll have to bear with me because I've not been the only one trying to talk, ever. Good battle for fourth with Brewer and Salter.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, hell, don't worry about it, Jack. You'll be all right. Oh, that's no problem, buddy. I appreciate it. All right.
Two laps to go. Still Eric Eichstadt and DJ. Jason Salter in third. Derek Feckenhauer in fourth. And it's 3 wide. Got a good battle for the lead now. On the last lap, finishing up. Eichstadt gets the win over the Rockstar. Heat race number 2 goes away like this. Joshua Ely and Henry Jones. Kyle Moyer and David Brewer. Jim Revis and Ryan Bronson. Josh Peacock and Daniel Stifler. And that's it for Heat 2. For, I believe, 8 laps. And the IracingIflag green flag comes out. IracingIflag. It's Kyle Moyer and Ely battling for the lead. Henry Jones and Revis battling for third. It's a battle everywhere on the track. Moyer gets the lead. Revis moves up to third. Here comes the Iceman. Still Ely, Moyer, Revis, and the Hammer, and the Iceman in fifth. And there's a battle for the lead. Moyer's on the low side trying to get under Ely. Revis is in there just seeing what they're going to do. And here comes Peacock trying to get around the Hammer. Moyer takes the lead. Here comes Revis under Ely. He's trying to get second. And it's a good battle for the top three. 4 to go. 3 to go. And and it's a good battle for the top three. Kyle Moyer, Ely, Revis, and here comes Peacock out of nowhere. Iceman's trying to get around Henry Jones, and looks like he does. Ely takes the low side, gets back around Revis. Here comes Josh Peacock trying to get under Revis. Oh, he goes up and gets into the Henry Jones and then they're spinning. Kyle Moore gets the win over Ely at Revis Stifler. Got a 1 minute warm up. We'll be back for the start of the race. Okay, we are back for the main event, which is going to be 50 laps. And the starting lineup is the number 12 of Eric Eichstadt and the 111 of Kyle Moyer. And then we got the Rockstar DJ and Josh Ely, Derek Feckenhauer and Jim Revis, Jason Salter and Daniel Stifler, Alex Brewer and Josh Peacock, Kyle Surratt and Ryan Bronson, Corey Stencil and David Brewer, Trey Jones and Henry Jones, and Glenn Irwin. And the fireworks are going off.
I'm still updating. Yeah, I forgot today was update day. I let her rip, Tater.
IracingIflag green flag is out and they're on their way. 12 of Eichstadt's in the lead, DJ's in second, and a three-way battle for third. And it looks like maybe three wide on back too. Ely goes low under DJ's trying to get second. Doesn't happen. Moyer, Feckenhauer, Revis, they're all in a line. And their DJ's going under Eichstadt to take the lead. Ely's right behind him. Moyer and Feckenhauer right there. Eichstadt holds off. DJ's on the low side of Eichstadt trying to get first place. Ely's there. Moyer and a gaggle of cars. Jason Salter, Alex Brewer, and Feckenhauer 3 wide. DJ gets around Eichstadt. Ely gets around Eichstadt. Put DJ in the lead. Ely in second. Eichstadt in third. Still DJ, Ely, Eichstadt, Moyer, Brewer, Feckenhauer, Salter, Peacock, and Revis with the Iceman in 10th. Eichstadt trying to get under Ely, gets second, and he has to fall back in line. It's still DJ, Ely, Eichstadt, Moyer, and Brewer. That's your top 5. Gomer's trying to take Ely. Ely's going under. DJ trying to get, and then he disappears.
Hey, Jack.
Been doing a yeoman's job trying to hold down the fort as Todd's been having some issues getting home, and I was definitely not prepared to be here. This is my daughter celebrating her 17th birthday tomorrow, so we've been out and did some ice cream and got the message here about 45 minutes ago.
And we got Ely tried to get around DJ, but he just couldn't do it again.
I'm going to attempt to work my way toward the stream and do it from outside because I'm not even close to having the update process. So where are we sitting? We in the feature? I got to imagine a feature.
Yeah,
racing.
we are 13 laps in of 50. It's DJ, Ely, Moyer, Eichstadt, Brewer, Feckenhauer, Salter, Revis, and Peacock, and Stifler the top 10.
It's a good top 10. There we go. As I stuff to load, so at least I can see what you got going out there for us. Got 13 laps in, so I think I'm going to be right on the lap. My play-by-play might not be the most perfect when we look around on the screen, and we see for sure DJ Kalinowski is the race leader. Watching a battle there between Eric Eichstadt, Alex Brewer. They're side by side. It looks like turns number 3 and 4. Guess we're at Knoxville tonight. Welcome into the Knoxville Raceway, fellas. We sign in and try to help Jack steal the show along, and we had a battle for the lead brewing to the inside.
Ely's low.
Ely is low. is down there. It is Knoxville, and I wonder if they did anything to the dirt stuff with the build and the update. And I guess I'll have to rely on some of the chat to tell us so. But Ely and Mr. Kalinowski, old DJ, the rock star off turn number 4, he's going to carry the 09 off the corner. But we know Josh Ely, he can run the low side of the racetrack, and he will try it again down in 1 and 2, wash up the hill. DJ's got a good run up high. Kyle Moyer sitting there in the 3rd spot, trying to track them down. You got Alex Brewer and Eric Eichstadt right behind them. Good to see Eric back with us here this evening, as we missed him last time we came out in DWRL. So good to see Mr. Eric out there. Hope the boss, Miss Mindy, doing well as well. And have we plugged our new series sponsor for this season as well? Grumpy's Garage. Our buddy Jim Revis, Grumpy's Garage, the new title sponsor for season 11 of a Dirt Warrior Racing League Wednesday night street fights. Watching this race for the 3rd spot.
3 wide.
3 wide back there. 3 wide for 2nd. I got Eichstadt and Brewer.
No, it was for 3rd, but it was only for a 2nd. And then they decided not to be 3 wide.
Let's see. I got Brewer in the middle. Moyer's sliding up the hill. Eric's up high. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much on the same lap as you are.
Oh, Salter got a little sideways.
I see. Was that Derek Fedgenhauer sneaking into the mix to the low side of Eric Eichstadt? Jason Salter was there, and the go 10. Peacock 61 there, trailing on behind us. Doing great yeoman's work in the cameras there. It's all I got to go on right now is what you show for a camera view, and feel like I'm in the house at Knoxville, so this isn't too bad for certain. Brewer down the back chute, Kyle Moore to the inside as we take a peek back up front and watch DJ Kalinowski trying to hold off Josh Ely, a pair of Bulletproof Motorsports teammates running for the lead out of turn number 4. Is
Beckenhauer got in the back of Brewer, but they kept it straight.
He did, and he's off the wall again, and Eric got a piece of the 86, and they still kept it straight. They're trying.
They were trying to race again, but they kept it going straight.
He did, and so we went. Oh, Brewer and Eric, yeah, they bounced off each other on a 4 there. Probably in like a less than 10-second delay, so we can almost go with that as we look at Jim Revis on the 21, peeking his nose to the inside is the Grumpy's Garage, Evil One Graphics 21 to the low side. Josh Peacock there. They were almost 4 wide there out of 2. The 61 car looking for room down low, approaching the halfway mark here. 21 laps of 50 going to be complete Peacock this time by.
Oh, Revis is around.
I don't see that yet. Fixing to see it now in 1 and 2. The 61 slides up the hill. Yeah, Revis going around out of 2. Guess we'll call that about 5 or 8 second delay there, but it looks like that's going to put the yellow flag out the racetrack. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Team Hard Motorsports yellow, I believe, number 1.
Looked like it was just a sandwich, and Revis got the worst end of it.
It might have been the old.
They tried to go 3 wide, and it didn't quite work.
That was almost 4 wide looking back at it. Peacock stuck his nose in there with Jim, but it looks like Eric and Brewer were kind of up in the top lane, so they were just about 4 wide.
Yeah, they came down between Eric and Alex. Looked like they came down a little bit and hit Revis.
Yeah, they certainly did. They went around, so that puts the yellow out, and yellow flag laps do not count with Wednesday night street fights, but there's no points. It's all for pride and glory and prestige of winning on a Wednesday night, and see who's going to walk away this season. We start season number 11 of the Dirt Warrior Racing League Wednesday night street fights. Fellow cast here, kind of halfway in the saddle. Can't say I'm all the way in there. Might even the simulation of the race server. I'm watching actually the YouTube feed.
You had to come save me because it was terrible until you.
I ain't gonna lie. I clicked it when I started eating ice cream, and I heard the national anthem playing. So I'm like, well, if I hear Dirty Grass Soul, things must be okay. And I know Bud was going to try to scramble in, and Todd was rushing home, and I was nowhere near home. And then I get the message saying you're making your debut, and I clicked in and I heard just you, and I'm like, oh my goodness, we gotta take one for the team and hurry my way home. I didn't take my shoes off yet. Still got my sweatshirt on, a little chilly out there this evening, but yeah, we're halfway here. So I don't even got the sub activated right now. Got that email that my sub was up, before about the same time you guys messaged me and said Todd was late. That was an hour ago, not even an hour ago. So not even resubbed. The new patch update that came out, that's probably going to take 20 to 30 minutes to even update. I haven't even started that yet. So we'll do some.
IracingIflag, green flag.
There we go. Green's in the air. I'm watching via YouTube. Facebook was a little, not laggy, but behind like 2 laps. So YouTube, I think, a little bit closer. Is a green flag in the air, so about a half a straightaway short on you. Who's got the lead there? DJ Kilinowski.
DJ, but
lead the
Salters
way.
moved his way up to second. And
Salter's there. Moyer's there.
Oh, and Peacock and they're wrecking.
I reckon. All right, I don't see that yet. They're working their way
I
into
don't
3.
see
They're
a
almost
yellow yet.
wrecking.
Yeah, there it is.
Healy's turned around. Somebody else got a shot, and yeah, there's the yellow. A couple of cars stopped over in turns number 3 and 4. Yellow.
Peacock and Ely, and then Peacock came down and got into the Iceman.
The Iceman. Oh, Dan Stifler out there. Yep, that is a 71 car involved. So Dan Stifler getting a piece of the action. Ely and Peacock get the worst end. Josh's car takes a shot in the inside wall. And speaking of Ely, he's got a great, series coming up starting next Sunday on the 20th. The King of the Dirt. And that's going to be awesome. A 6-race series in the street stocks will be here Sunday night. It's going to be a top 3 payout every week. It's $25 to enter the series. It's projecting out to be right around $600 for the series championship after 6 races. You guys want to be involved in this. If you aren't already, I know Josh's been sharing the link, Josh Ely. Look him up, the King of the Dirt. The Discord link's been put out there to join the Discord. Come be a part of that awesome series. We're going to have a great time doing so, starting off next Sunday, September the 20th. And it'll come live, I believe, 9 p.m. Eastern time on a weekly basis. I believe it's 9. Got to double check on that again. I know we put that out there. I know we're opening up in Knoxville with that series as well. So looking forward to that. We'll hope all of you get involved. I know they're hoping to sell out 60 tickets for it. Last I heard, they were right around that mark. So we're still taking registrations in. Contact Josh Healy and all the crew, and they will take good care of you. Thank you to Charlie Milner. He's going to step up and put Milner Media Design as a big presenting sponsor on that. So appreciate those guys. The racing should be great, and looking forward to getting back there next Sunday. 20th. So a couple days away.
I got to get with Mr. Revis too.
You got to get Mr. Revis.
Yeah, I need a Grumpy's logo.
Yeah, and I never saw one come through. All I seen was the Grumpy's Garage on the flyer when
I need
he sent that out.
I just need the logo because I'm going to plaster that on the bottom of the screen.
Absolutely, and he sent that poster out, like Sunday or I think Saturday night or Sunday, I think I seen it for the first time, and the schedule there, and I said, well, the holiday and not going to have a whole lot of time to prepare it, and no logo, so Jim, if you hear us.
IracingIflag green flag.
There it is, off turn number 4, so I'm still in 3, so I'm a good half a lap behind. That kind of stinks. So
DJ's in the lead, and Jason Salter's in second, and then there's a gaggle of cars after that. Moyer, Ely, Brewer, Iceman, Beckenhauer.
Is that Surratt in there in the 18 I see? It looks like the coach.
He's coming up.
Starting to creep in there too, so I know a guy like Surratt is going to like a track like Knoxville come the second half of this
all
one.
Up in the wall.
They're all rim riding. They're like 3 wide back there, bouncing off each other. Somebody in the middle was passed around like peanut butter and jelly, and I think somebody decided they wanted to be the marshmallow with Fluff going in the middle. And if you're a Northeast guy, you'll know that's a good thing. Maybe not so much for everybody else.
I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, I'll
Peanut
have
butter
to.
and fluff.
Peanut butter and Fluff. That's Bud Weiser. What's up, Bud?
Oh, waiting for the update to finish, so I'm enjoying the show in my mind, I guess.
That's right. I'm not even in the race server either, dude. I'm logged in watching the YouTube stream, trying to do play-by-play that way. So holy crap, this is kind of difficult. We're trying that. As Jack was
DJ still winning with Ely and Moyer, or Brewer, second and third. Moyer went to fourth.
I think what we're gonna do next time, Jack, is I'll figure out controls and you can do the play-by-play. I mean, pretty easy, isn't it? I mean, there's like 300 companies out there right now doing this. I mean, it's easy stuff to do, isn't it?
I want to go back to just talking when I want to. Thank you very much.
Well, I think everybody can do it. It's easy stuff. It's why there's so many of them out there. And, whatever.
Everybody now knows why I stay in the back.
That's all right, but without you, this show doesn't even come to life tonight. So we appreciate your efforts and getting this show started. As Todd and myself we're both not around and didn't have the heads up that he wasn't going to be near. And I did see by way of a thread, Bud was going to try to sneak his way in, but the update's huge. I mean, it's the big season build. We even got Weed Sport to buy now, so I mean that'll be cool.
Took me 25 minutes to download it, but anyway, we have DJ, Ely, and Moyer's trying to get around Brewer now. He's on the inside, but can't quite pull it off.
No, and it's Knoxville, so you got to imagine that the street stocks will, well, I can't say get locked down around the top, but it's going to be the fast way.
Brewer's up to second because Ely was riding the wall and got caught in it.
See that? He rode it too hard. I've never thought wall riding was a positive development to make a race car go fast, but iRacing has made a believer of us.
Every time I rode the wall back in the day, it never turned out good.
No. No, and Bud's been around dirt racing a long time. Bud, you ever see a guy ride a wall and get quicker? I mean, is that only in iRacing we see something weird like that?
Yeah, that's definitely one of those iRacing matrices, if you will. Usually you whack the wall, she gets a little bit slower.
That would be rule of thumb. You hit the wall, it's going to bend something, it's going to get slow, something's going to break. I'm betting you DJ Kelenowski's going to hope these guys keep on racing on behind him because Ely and Brewer and Moyer, that is a good little race back here going on for second.
You got the Iceman sneaking in there, and don't forget Salter. He's still there.
Diffler's in there. Eichstad, Salter. Rat's not too far behind.
The coach and DFed. And even Peacock's coming up.
Tell you what, just looking at the names going across, I mean, the stars are all here. I mean, the crowd may feel like it's we got 15, 16 cars here, but I mean, they showed up in a big way. I mean, this is a good field.
By the sounds of what you guys are talking about, yeah, the names are all there. I mean, Peacock, Salter, I mean, those are names to not mess around with. If you're on the track with those guys, they're going to be there to win.
You got that right. And so far, so good as we now put 17 laps to go in this one. DJ Kelenowski led them all so far, Jack? All right, yeah.
Says he's led 29 laps on the ticker. So.
All right. I'll go with you on that. You're the authority here tonight. You've been here the whole time. We were, doing what you normally would do.
I have really not been able to pay attention because I'm too busy trying to figure out what to say and how to say it, and the controls have pretty much just been running themselves.
Oh, there was a time I ran controls a couple of times, and Lord knows I can talk and create a story and try to make a dialogue out of a whole lot of nothing, but to do that and push buttons is hard enough to your credit, and guys like Todd, who I know do it routinely too. It's not an easy feat, and there's a lot of groups out there that do it well. But yeah, it's not the easiest of all things to do. So we'll make of it what it is. 14 laps remain.
And then remember to unmute your mic before you talk, so you don't waste the whole sentence and then have to try to say it again. Anyway, we got Alex Brewer and Moyer are in a really good battle, and the Iceman has moved up to fourth.
Moyer right there side by side, down on the deep inside, looking to see if he's got a little bit of extra traction there from what I can see on the YouTube stream.
Well, we got two YouTube watchers over here. It's me and Bud. I mean, there's three of them over here, but two of them are me and Bud.
Salter might be good if he'd keep it off that wall.
Looks like Moyer got a little bit of the spot there. He's got the advantage coming down the front stretch now.
Certainly does, but Brewer's got that momentum riding up high as well as he rides you down at turn number 1 and 2. It's allowing DJ Kelenowski to open this lead up, though. It looks like about 8-10 car lengths down the back chute. Moyer and Brewer can't figure out who wants to run second, but Stifler is right there. We may have a three-way dance going on for 2 by the time we get out of 4.
He's almost a whole second. Oh, yeah, he's a whole second ahead of second place, DJ.
Stifler definitely taking advantage of the battle going on for 2 and 3 right there between the 111 and the 1 car.
It's a good battle. Moyer in the 11, Brewer in the 1, Stifler there in the 71 car. I did see the 10 sneak into the picture there. I think it was a 10 car just off the corner of the screen there for a brief second.
Brewer goes high. Oh, he comes back down under him. Ooh, what's that?
Crossover maneuver. See, Moyer up the hill. Brewer goes. Oh, he goes to the Salt. He goes to the Stifler. 3-wide move. That was pretty. He almost made that work completely.
Yeah, he did. I was almost going to be really impressed.
Imagine if I was Stifler. I'd probably, poke myself a little bit.
Salter just about got into Brewer.
Salter's wearing out the wall. Hopefully not going to wear at the back of Brewer. I'll tell you what, Racing Jason is driving that car for all it was worth. And as he's doing
with
that...
9 to go, going on 8 to go.
Not 9
Pack's
laps
catching
remaining.
up to him now.
Yeah, I said I got Eichstadt here in the 12 right there. I think that's the coach behind them.
Yeah, Peacock and the coach, and then D-Fed behind them.
A train. That's a train of really good cars. Can anybody chase down DJ Kelenowski? They got 8 or 7.5 laps to get that done.
No,
For the
they
time
can't.
being, it looks like Moyer has decided he wants to run second, but they are running out of time, and Kelenowski just continues to put down some
He's
really
got
good lap times.
1.599 on him.
Right about.
Kalinowski out there doing a steady advantage. He's definitely going to have to make some kind of a mistake for anybody to take advantage of that.
DJ's a guy who does not make many of those mistakes either. Once he gets out front, usually a tough customer to pass. But I'll tell you what, this
Stifler's
race for
looking
second
low.
between the Moyer and Stifler and Brewer, looks like Stifler's 71. He may be the quickest of those 3 cars right now.
Yeah, he's looking
Stifler
low.
definitely got something figured out there.
Definitely is. He's got it working on the bottom on a racetrack that normally, we see it do get slicker in the street stocks. And certainly when the track carries over the way I believe they're doing here on Wednesday nights, it's going to get slickery. So we're going to see cars up top, but that middle lane on the low side may not be completely gutted. It's going to make for a good racy racetrack here late in these closing laps. This race for second is a doozy. DJ Kelenowski is checked out, but this race for Purdue with Stifler and Moyer and Brewer, even Eichstadt there as well. It's really good.
Eichstadt, Salter, and there's still plenty of people here that can do something.
Definitely there. You're about to throw a blanket over the top. Well, there's a 2, 3, 4, 5, and almost 6 right there. Oh, 3 wide coming down the front stretch. Settling down, back down into turn number 1.
I thought this was going to settle down a bit. DWRL never ceases to disappoint. That's why I call them the pinnacle of iRacing dirt leagues. They put on some of the best racing in the street stocks. You will find out there. And we are 4 wide. They were 4 wide for a brief second. Eichstadt throws it to the bottom. Stifler's in the middle.
Moyer
Oh, my
down.
goodness.
He takes second again. Oh, they're drag racing. All 3 of them.
There's not a whole lot of
Down
room
the
to make a
backstretch.
move.
Dicing and slicing, juking and jiving. Look at them moving for position number 2. 3 wide down the backstretch, diving into turn number 3.
You would think there's like a fireball cake in victory lane tonight. The way these guys are opening it up and just getting after it.
Well, Salter's around. Moyer's around.
Is that going to put a yellow out
Yes,
late
yellow.
in the going? Yellow is out, and that was coming to 2 laps remaining. The 2 sticks are going to go down, but we're going to get a little bit of overtime here to settle the opening race of season number 11. It looks like said Moyer was around, and who else was over there with him?
Looked like Eichstadt and Moyer might have got into it a little bit and caught Salter. The replay's going. You can see it.
Play is a going. Moyer's car. I don't know if he got help from a 12 going around.
A little bit in the corner, it looks like.
A little bit of oomph right there. Just a couple, maybe a wheel cross or something right there. Dumped a wheel by the looks.
And then Salter got the worst of it.
Oh, yeah, there's Jason piling in. That's too bad, too, because that was a good race going on up front. Moyer was a guy running, for contesting for a top 2 or 3. And now him and Jason Salter both going to have to go to the rear with a green-white checker to get this one done. But that's not a whole lot of time to make up a whole lot of ground. They got fast pieces, but with this crew, a top 5 may be out the window.
Man, let me tell you, it's going to be a battle to the finish with these guys. The DWRL Wednesday Night Street Fights is always my favorite race to get in, and I'm bummed out that I got to update, and I'm watching it from YouTube, so I can't see it live. But thanks a lot for having me on tonight, guys.
Oh, thanks for coming in. We're kind of doing this, on the fly. We're both calling it via YouTube. And
It's all willy-nilly having fun.
That's what it is. When I heard Jack was just kind of a lone ranger, we were hustling and bustling, and so we're gonna come in and save Jack. And then I seen you here and trying to get worked out, so it's like, hey, we can have a 3-way conversation about this. And Todd may pop in at any time too. No, he was scrambling to get home. At this point, he's probably like, nope, you guys got it. It's off the rails now. Finish it up. I'll still have to open up my Discord and talk to a top 3 and feel like we've seen the whole race.
He doesn't want to get into all this shenanigans.
No, he doesn't.
He sees the one fun we're having and says, let them fellers be.
Maybe come home and polish his bowling ball after last night.
It's fun now.
Bowling alleys are open in New York. Thank Lord.
It's fun now. It wasn't fun when it started.
Well, I don't know what Emperor Cuomo had over there in New York.
IracingIflag green flag.
Green flags in the air, but my chucklehead governor out here did executive order to keep us under basically lockdown through February 9th. February.
DJ's in the lead with Alex Brewer and the Iceman, but Eichstätt is trying to get under the Iceman.
Down there in 3, he's going to take a peek. Can he get a run on him? He's got to run.
He's followed right back in behind.
Tap to the left rear, going to fall back in line. I believe the white flag is in the air.
Yeah, this is the final lap.
I'm like 2 laps behind you guys.
Yeah, I know. I'm within like a half a lap, doing the best we can. But DJ Kalinowski looks like he's been the dominant car on this one. He is off toe number 2 and down the back chute. Can he hold off the likes of Alex Brewer? Does Mr. Stifler have one more shot left to throw? Is there in 3 and 4? Kalinowski to drive it in deep. Can he sell it cheap? Looks like he will off toe number 4. Put the checkered flag in the air, and DJ Kalinowski going to win round number 1 on Wednesday Night Street Fights to open up season 11. DJ in for the win. Second to Alex Brewer. Dan Stifler going to finish up in the 3rd spot. Eric Eichstätt for 4.
Kyle
From
Surratt,
behind, Kyle
Josh
Surratt.
Peacock, Josh Ely, Deep Fed,
Jackson,
and Revis, David Brewer, Henry Jones, Trey Jones, Ryan Bronson, Kyle Moyer, Jason Salter, Glenn Irwin, and Corey Stansell.
Some names we haven't heard in a little while. Well, there we go. We had a good field. Sounds like 16 cars here to open up round number 1 on Wednesday Night Street Fights. What we'll do next is I'll get my Discord loaded. We'll pop over there. We'll talk about top 3, so don't go anywhere. Post-race show coming up next here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network. We're back here live, the Full Velocity Racing Network post-race show presented by BladeNode.com. Simple web solutions powered by nerds, web hosting, VPS servers, and dedicated servers. They do it all. Check them out today at BladeNode.com. Opening up season number 11 of Wednesday Night Street Fights. The big winner is the rock star DJ Kalinowski over Alex Brewer. And our 3rd place finisher, good to hear the name, the Iceman, Mr. Dan Stifler. He finished up 3rd. He is down there, I believe, trackside with our buddy Bud Leiser.
Yeah, here we are down here with Dan Stifler, the pilot of the 71 machine. What a run tonight. What a show. I kind of joined in a little bit late. I caught about the last 15 laps, but you were definitely coming on, giving him a little bit of a run for 2nd and 3rd place.
Yeah, we had to work for it tonight. Started deep in the heat and then got up a few spots and then started about mid-pack for the feature. And then, running with these guys, they're all so fast. I mean, it's just you got to pick and choose your spots to make your passes. And then, we were able to get up to 3rd, and we're happy with that.
A lot of strategy, quite a lot of consistency involved, I'm sure, to get up through the pack like this.
Yeah, that's something that I like to pride myself on. Is I'm a better racer when we get a lot of green flag laps like that. I get in a nice rhythm and able to pick some spots and make my passes and capitalize when I can.
All right, good deal. Who have we got to thank here tonight?
Yeah, thanks. First off, I got to thank all my guys there at Team Dirt Warrior. They give me a bad, fast race car no matter what track we're at. This year is one of my favorite, obviously, but yeah, I'd like to thank Jim Revis at Evil One Graphics, all the guys that run this DWRL league, Jim and Eric and Jason and all the guys that help put this thing on. And finally, I'd like to thank you guys at FVRN for putting this out there for everybody to see.
Well, it's definitely our pleasure, Dan. Thanks a lot. Congratulations on your third place finish.
Thanks, guys. See you next time.
All right, there's Dan Stifler. He finishes up third here tonight. We'll let him go, and we'll take a run down here. Let's go talk to tonight's second place finisher. Back in the saddle doing good things. The driver of the Heartland Harley Davidson, car number 1, Mr. Alex Brewer. The second place run here in Knoxville. Alex, a great run. That middle portion of that, watching you and Moyer and Eric and Jason, the whole wad. You guys put a one heck of a race on. That was great to watch. How was that behind the wheel there, bud?
Well, that was a really fun race, running with those guys, exchanging slide jobs and stuff.
Now, we talk about exchanging the slide jobs. Now, the big elephant in the room here is guys like ourselves and Bud who are trying to still do the iRacing update. Did these tracks change at all, or even more so with Knoxville and Street Stocks? Does this build feel a little bit different than the previous, or it kind of looked like it was all the same? How was it treating you guys?
I don't know if it felt any different. We did have a line in the middle, which is kind of weird. It usually goes down to the bottom, but we're pretty fast in the middle.
Looked like it was fast in all three groups. You guys put one heck of a show on, and said we've seen you guys week after week on Wednesday nights now for 2 years as we open season 11. Alex, you open up this season strong, a second place run there, bud. Who do you get to thank for the terrific run you had?
I got to thank my team at Team Dirt Warrior, Eichstead Wraps for the wrap on the car, you guys for broadcasting, and Jim and all the guys that do put on the races in the league.
Well, we appreciate this guy. He's one of the best drivers we see out there, a great dude, and we're looking for more great things to come from him on Sunday nights and even on Wednesday nights here for Street Fights. Mr. Alex Brewer going to get a second place run here tonight at Knoxville, so we'll let him go, and we will take a jump down here into a legendary Knoxville Raceway victory lane. We're in the winner's circle tonight. We find our buddy, the rock star, DJ Kielonowski. DJ, you led well over 30 laps here tonight, the dominant car, and won this one going away. Besides that late race yellow, this car had it looked hooked up. What was it like to drive?
Oh, absolutely. That late race caution really kind of made my nerves unsettled. It was a pretty good car. Slider line, and then it went up to riding the cushion, and then I was running the slider line. I don't know where they were running behind me, but car felt pretty good.
And this had a little bit more of a run in the middle of the racetrack than you guys were kind of normally seeing, in previous builds. Did something get updated or change at the surfaces here through the new build? I know guys like myself and Bud, we're still installing the new update, so we don't have a lap on it yet. But for guys like yourself who have maybe had 24 hours of digest this thing, are we feeling anything different?
No. I actually ran a league race here, not this past Monday, but the previous Monday, and it was kind of similar line in 1 and 2. 3 and 4 kind of had to search and whatnot. So I haven't noticed any change yet, but still day one of the update.
As God knows what can change in that. I'd like to hear what you guys feel out there. If nothing has changed really, that's a good thing, because you guys put all this time and effort into making setups. And of course, you come from the Bulletproof Motorsports stable where you guys almost have fast bullets every night there, DJ. They're going to be a pleasure to drive. Give the guys a shout out. Who else you got to thank out there for this big win? Way to start the season there, bud.
Got to thank my teammates at Bulletproof Motorsports, Milner Media and Design for the sick looking wrap. New sponsor, World of Thunder Racing League. They came on board for some of the money races that I'm running. Jim and DWR for putting this on. You guys for broadcasting. And I always got to thank Aunt Susie, who watches every single one of my races.
Absolutely. I believe she was out there watching again in the chat box tonight. Here he is, folks. Picks up the win to open up season 11. The rock star, DJ Kielonowski, with car number 13 back in the winner's circle. And, well, that was a weird broadcast, wasn't it? Jack did a hell of a job. Thanks to
Jack's
Jack
the
for
man.
keeping the fort down. And glad you were here, bud. But we'll have to do some more. We'll get all these updates worked in, and then we'll get some dirt race ahead. So we'd love to have your name and your voice back here on the network. And Todd's going to be a fixture every week. But if you want my chair on Wednesday night, it is all yours, dude. We love having you a part of the network.
Well, I'll help out where I can and when you guys will have me for sure. My schedule's opened up just a little bit recently, so I plan on being heard a little bit more on the airwaves, if you will.
Consider yourself the open invite always there, and call this place permanently home on Wednesday night. We'd love to have you. Do a great job. You and Todd would make this one come through as there's some other things on a Wednesday night. I come in when I can and when I'm needed to, and tonight wasn't prepared at all. So thanks you for coming along. Thanks to Jack for all his efforts. Thank to all the crew here at the network. And thank Todd and Ron and Jeff and Charlie, all the group. Thank all of you for tuning in. Thanks to Grumpy's Garage and all the great sponsors. We'll see you back here live next week. I believe we're going to Volusia next week with Street Fights. We'll see you back here next Wednesday night on your source for esports racing. Good night, everybody.
I gotta thank everybody for putting up with me for the first half of the race.
Amen. Good job, Jack. It's not easy.
Good job. You're the man, Jack.
On that note, goodbye.